Hi, I just wanted to jump on real quick this morning with my coffee. It's still kind of early. And talk to you about a few things that I have been using, loving, and wanting to share with you. So jump on board with me, grab something to drink. Let's talk about some things that's all over the place. First, the Urban Decay Naked Original Palette is back. The #1, the original, the 2010 palette that basically broke the internet. It is back. For the longest time, they stopped selling this one and they sold several others, but not the original one. It's back. It's at Ulta for a limited time. It says they only have a certain limited supply. You know, who knows what that means? It could be, you know, they can only sell it for a little bit or they can sell it for 2 years. Whatever their limited supply means, that's what it is. But it's back. It's the original. All the original colors. The formulation is a little bit different, but I believe it's a little bit better from what I can understand. I'm wearing it today. I am loving that this is back. If you were one of the people who jumped on board and caught on to this wonderful naked palette phase, starting back in 2010, and you've always wanted another one to get going again, here it is. So the naked palette looks exactly the same. It's got this, you know, fuzzy kind of velveteen or whatever type of a cover for it. And you open it up. I still haven't taken the plastic part off of my mirror, but it's got a mirror and it comes with this brush. And I used this brush to put my makeup on today and it works really well. It is a bit of a smaller, kind of a tighter bristle brush here, which is great for just packing on the color, you know, when you want to just really pack on, especially one of the shimmery tones. And then you've got this larger, fluffier part here that's a little stiffer than the original, I feel, but it still works really, really well to get in there and just really blend everything around and get some larger areas taken care of. So this brush is great. So I'm very happy to have that, but these are the colors. It's back. These are all so perfect. Can make so many neutral tones and things out of this. I love that it's more of a brown toned nude type palette, less toward the taupees and grays and things, but more toward the browns and some golden shades in there too, which is really perfect for upcoming fall looks. So I'm so excited to have this back. It's fun to play with. I know palettes have kind of been out lately. I love palettes. To me, it's fun. I mean, if you can't have fun putting on your makeup, then, you know, kind of what's the point? It's sort of, you know, it's like an artistic thing. So not that I use a lot of it, but what I do use, I really enjoy, and I'm so happy that this is back. So jump on, grab that if you're interested, because I don't know how long it's gonna last. Another makeup item real quick that I wanted to discuss is the U.S.A. concealer. It's an all-over concealer, which I really like because that's how I use my concealers many times. I don't really use a foundation much anymore at all. I just put on my SPF and my moisturizers and so forth, and then I will just pat my concealer on the places and the spots and the places that I know I need it, and I'll put that in. Then I'll just take whatever's left on my brush and I'll dot it around and smear that around, so just kind of flatten out all the whatever look, you know, all the different other pigmentation I have going on. So I kind of always want to use a concealer as an all over bits and pieces thing. So this is perfect that it's formulated to do so. It's an all over kind of a thing. It works well. It just blends in so well with my skin. I'm in #6 and it's really a perfect color for me. So this is the color I get. And again, I just put it, you know, under the main bits, you know, in the little spots that I have constantly. And I put, you know, blend that in, usually with a beauty blender, sometimes with a brush. And then, like I say, whatever's left, I'll just kind of bop all over my face and then kind of just smear that around as sort of a foundation. I'm loving it. It lasts and lasts and lasts, and it looks like skin. So enjoying that very much. Wanted to share that with you also. And you get a good amount in there too, which I really like. I was helping my daughter recently try to find a dress to wear to a baby shower. And so we were online looking at different shops and stores and things. And I went to a store that I normally never shop in for myself, but it's someplace that she normally likes to go. And I found a couple sweaters that I really love. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna give them a try. And I'm so glad I did. First of all, this one. Look at this. It's like a crocheted squares, you know, like your grandma's blanket over the back of her sofa. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of a look. It is a cardigan, no closures to it, just your, you know, an open cardigan kind of a thing. A little bit on the cropped side, but not too much. It's so, so cute. It's open and airy, so you don't have to worry about getting too hot. Kind of perfect for summer to fall transition. I'm excited. I've been wearing it with a little white tank top and some little cropped jeans. I'm thinking it's absolutely adorable. It's just that extra little layer that I want to put on if I'm running into the grocery store, or if the air conditioning wherever I am is a little bit chilly for now, and then it'll be a perfect item for a little bit later. But I love this. The 70s girl in me is just absolutely adoring that look. So I had to grab that one, and I'm glad I did. I think it's fun. Coffee. And then this one. I couldn't resist this one. It's so colorful. I don't know what's happened to me, guys. I don't know if it's Florida or what, but I'm definitely getting more into colors, and this is so cozy and soft, but it's not too hot. It's got just this type of a sleeve, kind of like a little bit of a bell to the sleeve. It's a wide, again, cropped, but not too cropped. You'll see it on me here. Perfect sweater. If I'm just wearing like white shorts, a tank top, and it gets a little chilly, I throw this on and it's the perfect layer. I'm adoring it. I got mine in a medium. It's just so cute. Goes with so many things, goes with jeans, goes with any kind of a bottom. I would think I would go with a cute skirt. Just throw it on with anything, and it's just another fun layer that just kind of adds some pizzazz, and it's so soft. You feel like you've just thrown a little, you know, your baby blankie on you or something. I love it. So I'm really enjoying that already too. And just only recently got it, and that's gonna be, I've already worn it several times. So very happy with that purchase. And both of these are on sale right now too. Bonus. Oh, all of these items, I always forget to say where I got things. All of these items, of course, as usual, will be linked down below. So just take a look down there. You'll find everything I'm talking about, and some of the things I don't even talk about, such as like the blouse I'm wearing right now and things like that. I usually list, you know, all that stuff down below. So take a look there. When you're interested in something, you'll find it. This is an item that I got not too long ago, but I've had it for probably, I'd say, a year. And I've used it a lot lately, and I'll explain why real quick, if I can make it quick. Basically, in the house that we have now, it's impossible to escape a lot of the sound wherever we are. So wherever my husband is watching TV, I can hear it. If I'm trying to read or whatever, I feel like there's really no place for me to go that I can't still hear all the things going on in the house. So I really kind of wanted some noise canceling headphones. And I also have had several trips that I've taken these on, which have been wonderful. They are the Bose noise canceling headphones in the ultra quiet, what are they called? The Quiet Ultra Comfort wireless noise canceling with a 24-hour battery and some sort of a spatial something. I went all out, got the good ones, and I could not be happier. These have saved me on several flights. All the way to Scotland and back, I wore these almost nonstop. Airports and airplanes and things can get extremely, you know, very loud if you're trying to sleep and there's noise going on or the people behind you can't stop talking. Or, you know, one of those things, you're doing an overnight flight. These were wonderful. I had it hooked up to my phone, which has like a sleep sounds, you know, kind of like a white noise, but a nicer white noise than what you'd get in an airplane. And then what is that? In the morning, you have an overnight flight and people are starting to sort of wake up a little bit, or when they think people are going to start waking up, the flight attendants have to start bashing the ice. Do you know what I mean? Like the ice bags come in, you know, the ice comes in bags, and you hear that constantly, that bang, bang, crash, 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 crash. I know that's what they have to do, but it's like, really? I just got to sleep. Anyway, that totally helps with these. And then we just got back from a trip that I need to talk about sometime to San Diego. We were seeing my niece and nephew and my niece's husband and everybody, my sister, her husband, for a baby shower. And on the way, there was a baby who was just so upset. I felt so bad for this child. But you know, it was a 4-hour flight or more at this point in time, and this baby was not going to settle down. And I wondered if this would help. I was reading at the time. I didn't really have them on, didn't feel the need, but I thought, you know, I'm going to pop them on. Just putting them on sets some sort of a noise canceling. You don't have to have a noise over it. Do you know what I mean? You could put music on or something too, but just putting them on does something that cuts out that noise. And that baby, I did not even hear that baby. It was amazing. So yes, these are not inexpensive. They have been worth their weight in gold for me. I can do flights now. I can think, you know, what's going on in my own head and read my books with anything else going on in the house. And I can answer phone calls with them. I can do so much. Oh, and they do come with, of course, the case and a charge cord, and also a cord that can plug into the airport, you know, airplane thing, so you can watch TV on the airplane using these also. So fantastic. And I hear sounds with those in songs and things that I didn't even know existed. So they've been amazing, and I really wanted to share that with you too, because in case you're in the, you know, shopping for something like this, I do highly recommend them. They have really, really done well for me. And so now we're jumping in the kitchen real quick for a few things. I need coffee. And so now we're jumping in the kitchen for a few things. Things I use over and over and over and over and over and love, and 2 new items that I have just absolutely fallen in love with. So first of all, the things that I love, 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 and I know I've mentioned this before, this apron. I love, it's a Japanese style is the way I know it, and this one is called a Japanese style apron. Aprons are fantastic, but where they loop around your neck, I don't know, they get heavy and they feel like they're pulling on the back of your neck. And if you're in an apron for very long, it just doesn't feel good for me. I don't like it. I love how these do not pull down on your shoulders or neck. The way it crisscrosses in the back, it's absolutely perfect and so, so comfortable. They have pockets. They come in several different colors, and I'm telling you, just slip them on over your head, stick your arms through, and it's just this layer of protection. And you could be doing art things, you could be, you know, making clay pots, you could be gardening, whatever. It protects your clothes from, it doesn't have to be cooking, but I use it all the time when I'm cooking, and I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna grab another color. I have black and I have red, and they are wonderful. And there's always one in the wash all the time, because I throw that on every day. So I wanted to share how incredibly comfortable these are. And they're basically unisize. They, you know, they can grow and expand just how far it crisscrosses in the back. So generally speaking, one size fits all, and I love it. I have tried so many countertop cleaners for granite countertops. We've had granite in the last 3 houses that we've had, and I can't speak to other countertops right now, but I know this works for all of them. But I've tried so many, and yeah, sure, a countertop cleaner is a countertop cleaner, right? It works. There's something about this one. And at first, I was, you know, I went into it kicking and screaming, thinking, do I really need it? Come on, I can grab this stuff wherever, you know. But I thought, okay, everyone's talked about it. I'm gonna try it. I tried it. I've had this for probably, well, not this exact bottle. I've been using this for over a year, and I don't think I've talked about it yet, as far as I know. But it's the Capri Blue. I'm not sure how you want to pronounce that. It's the 06 Volcano. It's a multi-surface cleaner, so it works on like sealed stone, finished wood, tile, granite, you know, all the different multi-surfaces that you can think of that you could possibly need for your countertops. And I don't know what it does, but it leaves it like sparkling clean. Not just clean, but it's almost like, you know, how like when you put, you know, a clear coat on your nails, it just changes everything. It almost looks like that, even though it's not. It's non-toxic. It's got grapefruit, tangerine, and sandalwood scent to it. The scent is amazing, and it does make your kitchen feel and smell so good. It just, I don't know. It's like you walk in, you smell that, and you're like, ah, it's clean. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. Loving this. Pop of color, a punch of fragrance, a statement for your senses is what it says here. Love it. Love it. Can't say enough. And it really does the job. I mean, it cleans, and this, it just leaves it like sparkling clean looking. It's, I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Wanted to share that with you. As you know, I love to cook and I love to chop. I have not done many cooking videos lately, but I have a repertoire of them down below if you want to check them out, and I will get to that better. The way my kitchen is set up, it's really hard to do cameras and stuff in it, but it's an excuse. I know. It's just a lot of work, and I just feel like, I'm just gonna cook. So I need to get back to that. So those of you who are asking for more cooking videos, I will do my very best to start trying to do that more often. Anyway, I am a sucker for a really good knife. And I'm also in the market for new cookware, and I've wanted to try Hexclad. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna start small because they're not cheap. They are very, very good for a very good reason, and I thought I'm gonna try one piece or so first. So for whatever dumb reason, even though I'm looking for cookware, I saw the knife and I wanted to try it first. So I did. I got this knife. Now let me see if I can remember exactly what it is. I wrote it down so I can make sure I get this right. Okay, it is the 6.5 inch Japanese Damascus stainless steel blade with Paka wood handle, and it's a nakiri knife. Now that is sort of a cross between like a cleaver, a santoku, and sort of a chef's knife. It just sort of has a bit of a thing to, okay, a cleaver goes straight across. This got a little protector thing on the end. A cleaver goes completely straight across and is usually thicker, you know, for straight down chopping. This has a bit of a curve here, so you can do some, you know, back and forth, like chop, 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 you know, the wiggle back and forth kind of thing, which I do a lot when I chop veggies real fast. But I love how you can slice right down. It's got these little indents for potatoes when I'm making fries or anything like that from scratch. It's so many good uses, and this sucker is sharp. And I'm still storing it very carefully with this, more for my own protection than the knife's protection. But it is a fantastic blade. Lots of information online about how the blade is made, but it is so good, and I've been enjoying it so much. And it's a really neat style in that it's a cross sort of between a cleaver and a santoku, which is usually what I've used mostly as santoku knives when I do my chopping, which I love those too, but that rocking back and forth to chop, it does add that little bit to it. It's not just a straight up and down chop. And love it, just love it. Cannot say more about it, fantastic. Nakiri is the style of knife that is. So good. Now back to the cookware that I was originally wanting to try, but got honed in on the knife. Get it? Honed in? Okay, anyway. I decided what pan would I like to try first? What am I looking for that I need in my life? And because of all the vegetable chopping and things I do, my thing year round here, but well, it was kind of year round in Illinois too, except for on days that we were having a blizzard. But I grill every chance I get. And to grill things, I don't know, it's just easy, it's fast, I love it, and I was really looking for a good grill pan. I've had several that, you know, I don't know, there's some sort of metal with holes and stuff, you can get them at various places, and I've used those, and they work fine, whatever, they're good. However, this thing is amazing. I decided to get the grill pan to start off my quest for whether I want to get hex clad or not. It looks like this. It's 12 inches. It's got this non-stick amazing stuff, which is the hex clad. Got the holes in it, so the grilling, you know, heat and flame and, you know, flavors and things can come up through it. It is so good. So I'll be making some sort of a protein or whatever, and I'll think, okay, what vegetable can I add real quickly? And I'll look in my vegetable drawer and I'll see, okay, I've got broccolini and onions and mushrooms. So I will just like quickly grab my knife, chop them up, stick them in here, put this on the grill, get it heated up, throw them in there, fling them around. I love it. It's got this, you know, this edge to it so they're not flying all over the place. And they cook up so wonderfully, so quickly, so yummy. I've done shrimp in here. That's another perfect thing. Just season some shrimp, let it sit for a bit, let that flavor soak in, stick them in here within seconds. They are done. They are so good, so good. So many things you can use this for. Loving it. And I will be trying more hex clad pans because now I am obsessed. I have a feeling that this video is gonna have a lot of cuts in it because I keep having to cough. I'm real tickle-throated today. I don't know why, but anyway, that's beside the point. So anyway, those are the items that I have been loving, using, trying, and wanted to share with you. Loving every single one of them. By the way, this blouse, this shirt, let me just show you a picture of it too, but it is so fun. I love it. It's ridiculously expensive, but it's on sale for like half price and it's still ridiculously expensive. But if you're interested in anything like this, this is the chance to try to grab this because it is on sale right now. And I really do love it. It looks so cute with so many things. It's just kind of a bubble sleeved and embroidered, and there's just so much going on with it. It's just so cute. Anyway, those are my items. I hope you're doing so well. I will talk to you real soon about our trip to San Diego and everything that was happening there. It was so much fun, and we'll talk soon.